All right, it's Christmas Eve and you're planning to spend the day tomorrow with your family. Generally, something happens where there's some kind of conflict, or even worse, there's crazy drama and you spend the whole day suffering. So I want to share with you the techniques that we've been using in my family for over 30 years to eliminate conflict quickly. So I'm going to give you 3 different options. The first one is if your family has a sense of humor. The second is if there's somebody that's really volatile in your family. And the third is if your entire family just makes you crazy. Okay, so wherever you are, no matter where you are, the conflict happens. Somebody says something and it totally triggers you. So you take a moment to feel your feet touching the floor. You feel your hips touching the chair if you're seated. You pause and you take a deep breath before you respond. Then you look directly in the eyes of the person who has said something to upset you. And you say, "Fuck you, Merry Christmas." So that one is great if your family has a great sense of humor, because then you can just laugh it off together and carry on. But also at the same time set the person straight. The second one is if there's a volatile family member. So you would do the same thing, feel your feet on the floor, your hips on the chair, take a deep breath. You make eye contact with the person that has upset you and you say, "Merry fucking Christmas." Maintain eye contact as you slowly back out of the room. The key with this is that you maintain eye contact and you never turn your back on the person until you're all the way out of the room. All right. Number 3 is if it tends to be every single one of your family member just pushes your buttons and makes you flippin' nuts. This one is great for that. So this one, you start the same way. Feel your feet, feel your hips on the chair if you're seated. You take a deep breath. This one, you can move your eye contact as you're sharing your declaration, "Fuck you, Merry Christmas," or "Merry fucking Christmas." Either one. You can also alternate if there's a lot of family members and say it directly to each member. Then you laugh wildly until everybody runs from the room. If you do this really well, then everybody will run screaming from the room. So you feel your feet, your hips on the chair, you take a deep breath, then you make eye contact, "Merry fucking Christmas," or "Fuck you, Merry Christmas." Then laugh wildly till everybody runs from the room. The wilder and more insane, the more quickly the entire room will clear, which will leave you in a position to enjoy your peace and calm and have a Merry Christmas. So thank you for watching this video. I hope this has been helpful for you. We've been using this in my family for 30 years, more than 30 years. I'll post some pictures when we first started implementing this practice in my family, and you'll see that everyone has a big smile on their face. It totally works for us. As you can tell from our great hairstyles, we started this in the mid-80s. The last Christmas we were all together was 93, and this is a photo from that year. This year, I have a version all by myself. Good luck with your crazy family, and Merry fucking Christmas.